Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again in this YouTube astrological segment. I'm going to be talking about Uranus in the fifth house in the natal chart. Now, Uranus, first off, I want to state that when I first started my YouTube astrology channel, some of you may remember I did a series on the Uranus placements in houses. They were a little bit concise. Some people may refer to them as snappy. So what I decided to do is make another series on in which the videos would be a little bit longer and more descriptive. So anyway, first thing up is, well, Uranus in the fifth house is comparable to Uranus and Leo, but naturally you've got to blend in the zodiac sign with it. Uranus and Leo in the fifth house could be different than Uranus and Aquarius in the fifth house, as an example. Now, Uranus in astrology is connected with our goals and aspirations. So, having Uranus in the fifth house, well, those goals and aspirations may be connected with entertainment. It could be acting, performing, attention-seeking ventures, matters with love, romance, children, personal popularity, cardiology, being a party events planner, doing something that is associated, could be with the military, creative endeavors as well. It may be, having, this placement. Uranus is also, it's connected with our future. So when you have Uranus in the fifth house, the future may be connected with children. It may be strongly tied into your love life, romantic partners. It may be associated with sports, games, recreation. It may be more tied into simply being extroverted and gregarious more so, than most people. Your creative endeavors, and it could even be something like product demonstration, because keep in mind the fifth house does correspond with the zodiac sign Leo, and Leo likes to boast things up. That's Leo energy. And it could be, future may be tied in, stating before about recreation. It could be like working in some recreation or amusement park. It may be more tied into your games and hobbies more so than most people on average, because games and hobbies, as an example, some cases might evolve or escalate into something bigger and better, such as like a career-related venture. And now, Uranus in astrology is also associated with freedom and independence. So Uranus in the fifth house, there may be a greater need for freedom and independence in matters connected with your fun, your amusement, your enjoyment, sports-related ventures, games, hobbies. It could be just going to parks. It could be, matters with entertainment. Matters associated with investments, conjecture, speculation, and it could be, as far as partying as well. And so it's like, even if you're somebody that stays in a very stable type of union or connection with someone, you still might feel very strong need to have that freedom to do what you want in terms of partying, to entertain, to have your fun. It could be, just going out with friends. This is a placement too, where there may be more freedom, need for freedom in matters pertaining to children, if you do have any more so than most people on average. And the thing too is, Uranus is also connected with unusual growth. So keep in mind the fifth house again does correspond with Leo. So there may be some unusual growth, or one may experience protrusion or some kind of tumor. It could be by the heart or the upper back, the spine. And it may in fact affect somebody's fun, amusement, and enjoyment more so than most people on average. Sports related activities. It could be games, and even one's personal popularity that one may be trying to attain. Matters, fifth house is the house of extroversion, and it may affect, matters, as far as, that would go, as well. It could be, this is something too where, it might have more of an effect on a person's love life more so than most people. And another thing, about Uranus, in astrology, is that, it's also connected with friends and acquaintances. So these, keep in mind again, the fifth house does correspond with the zodiac sign Leo. So friends and acquaintances may be people that are gregarious, extroverted, but yet domineering, arrogant. Could be people that are very generous and magnanimous. Maybe in some Leo-like field, fifth house related field, such as something connected with investments or speculation, or acting, entertainment, the military, performing, and maybe also these people also may be loud and boisterous as well. And it could be where these friends and acquaintances, they may be people that you have more fun and enjoyment with, more so than most people on average. And Uranus related things could be things that are very fun and enjoyable to you, whether it could be astronomy, astrology, computers, social media, innovation, meteorology, aviation, anything Uranus related could be something that could be more of an enjoyment to you, more so than most people on average. And also too, Uranus in astrology is associated with groups, clubs, and organizations. So if you have Uranus positive in the fifth house in your chart, well, you may be in some group, club, or organization that's connected. It could be with the military. It could be something, entertainment related, circus related, even in some cases acting. These are things you may enjoy more than most people on average. It could be some investment club, and maybe something sports related. You may, groups, clubs, and organizations may play an integral role in your personal popularity. It may be something that you're more enthusiastic and exuberant about, more so than most people on average. And also, Uranus is connected with innovation and ingenuity. So if you have Uranus positive in the fifth house in a natal chart, well, you may express, innovation, ingenuity, and it could be in sports related matters, those robot umps or electronic base paths as some examples. You may have more of an interest in new technology that's associated with sports than most others, and also innovative games. And you may bring your innovative ideas to children, to romantic partners, to people that you share hobbies, games with. There may be even innovative ideas for cardiology, and also you may be more confident in expressing ingenuity more so than most others. And it could be something too where, when you have this placement, things with computers, electronic gadgets, devices. These are things you may find, more fun, more enjoyable, more so than most people on average. And you may have some kind of interest in some kind of unusual sport or hobby, like underwater hockey. I think there's something called chess boxing, but you may want to confer that on the internet. But you might have more of a need for the unusual in terms of sports, fun, amusement, and enjoyment, more so than most others. Now, Uranus is also connected with what's unexpected and unpredictable. So if you have Uranus positive in the fifth house in your chart, there may be more, unpredictability. It could be, connected with, pregnancy. Um, it may be with childbirth. It could be, you know, uh, it could also be something, just associated, with children in general, with a romantic partner, maybe in matters that are enjoyable for you, something sports related, and maybe something with an investment. This Uranus in the fifth house could indicate a lot of fluctuation in investments, matters of speculation. It could be, where you might have a lot of ups and downs. If you are somebody that does any kind of investing. And the thing about this too, it could also indicate that, having this in your chart, things can be unexpected and unpredictable. Even in your personal popularity, there may be a lot of fluctuation with that as well. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying, stay well.